These people saw Jesus, they experienced the grace of Christ forgiving them, and then they went and they responded to that experience that they had with Jesus. They don't sit around and try to figure out, okay, what exactly do we need to do next? What happens is their hearts change and they begin to live out of that authentic experience. And you see here that there's really two main relationships that they're really concerned about in their life. They are very concerned about their relationship with God. I mean, you see, they begin to devote themselves to the apostles' teaching, to the breaking of bread and the prayers. They begin to gather together and pray. They're going to the temple together. They're worshiping God together. They're doing everything they can to cultivate their relationship with God. But the second main relationship they really care about is their relationship with other people. I mean, you read this passage and you can't help but feel like they're caring for each other well. I mean, they're literally selling some of their stuff, selling everything they have, and buying food for one another. They're providing for each other. They're encouraging one another. They're praying for each other. They are creating an authentic experience from what they've seen in Jesus. They are living out a life of response to what they've seen on the cross. If you look back at verse 43, I think there's a very important phrase. Look at verse 43. And awe came upon every soul. And awe came upon every soul. That what's happening for these people, if they have seen Jesus love them to the maximum. That they have watched Jesus come and live with them and make every right choice ever, live the perfect life, yet he dies for them. He dies for their sins. He dies so that they can be forgiven. And they see this love and they are amazed. And they never get over it. They can't move on from what Jesus has done for them. They can't get over the fact that Jesus loves them. That truth is so massive that awe comes upon every soul and it begins to change the way they live. It begins to change the way they talk. It begins to change their relationships and their priorities and the way they tell their stories and the way they live their life. And they're not telling a story that they've been asked to tell. It is pouring out of their soul because they are amazed at what Jesus has done for them. The truth is that authenticity, an authentic life, authenticity begins with awe. It begins with seeing Jesus, being amazed, and never getting over the fact that Jesus loves you enough to die for you.